Welcome to week 2 of Spotlight, everyone. I'm Jason, and this month we are talking about how we can honor others, and we're doing that by looking at the story of David in the Bible. Hey Ben, I saw you over there and
Hey, Jason.
came over here, and what seems to be wrong, man?
Well, you all know that I'm a host.
Yeah, Benny, you're like the best host ever. I mean, seriously, guys, like he is like one of the funniest and the best hosts that I've ever seen. He does such a great job of encouraging the audience.
Well, thanks, but the 2016 Host Awards was last night, and I didn't win. I had the best acceptance speech all written out, and I was going to thank my mom for teaching me to be so awesome, and I was going to thank God for giving me these good looks.
Benny, man, I'm sorry you didn't win, man.
It's so upsetting.
I mean, it's really sad.
And you know, I had a really good award speech prepared, and you know whose name they called out?
Whose?
Jimmy Blefferson.
Man, hey, but it's okay.
How can it be okay? Jimmy Blefferson won, and I am a way better host than he is.
Okay, well, let me tell you why it's okay. See, this is exactly what we're going to be talking about today. It's okay.
What do you mean?
Well, I was just about to tell them how we can honor others by putting others first. See, sometimes when we may deserve to be first, we can show other people honor by putting them first.
So even though I may be a better host than Jimmy Blefferson, I can honor Jimmy Blefferson by putting him first?
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of the story that we've been talking about this month. See, God had anointed David to be king, but Saul was still king. And at the time, he had a son, Jonathan, who was rightfully in line to be the next king. Now, as David continued to help win battles, the people began to like David more and more.
Just kind of like how everyone likes me.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, but all the attention David was getting was making Saul mad. So mad that he even tried to have David killed so that he can continue to be the king.
Wow, I would not want to get on that guy's bad side.
I know, I mean, right? Like, Jonathan respected God's plan and honored David by helping him escape from King Saul.
Wow, Jonathan could have totally ignored God's plan for David, and then he would have been king. But instead, he honored David by putting David's needs before his own.
Exactly. See, Jonathan could have made sure that he would have been next in line to be king, but instead he showed David honor.
That must have been really hard.
I mean, I bet it was. I mean, honoring others isn't always easy, but it's so important that we do because God asked us to put others before ourselves.
You know, that actually reminds me of a verse I heard last week at Crossing Skids.
Really? And what verse was that?
Love one another deeply, honor others more than yourself, Romans 12:10.
Yeah, that is such a great verse. All right, everybody go ahead and stand up. Everybody go ahead and stand up.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now that you're standing, I want you to raise this arm if you think that the book of Romans is in the New Testament, or raise this arm if you think it's in the Old Testament. Go ahead. Great job, guys. The book of Romans is in the New Testament. Now, do you guys know who wrote the book of Romans?
Oh my goodness. Was it Jimmy Blefferson? That guy must do everything.
No, it wasn't Jimmy Blefferson. It was Paul, okay? Now, this is what we want you to do. We want everybody to repeat this with us, or say this with us. So we're going to say this together on the count of 3. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Love one another deeply. Honor others more than yourselves. That was awesome. Good job, guys. You guys go ahead, have a seat. Go ahead, have a seat.
So I guess it's okay that Jimmy Blefferson won. He actually really is a pretty good host, and I actually like a lot of his jokes.
Okay, so which one's your favorite?
Okay, it's this one. What do you get when you cross a karate master with a pig?
I don't know. What?
A pork chop.
Okay, That's a really good one.
It's
I
pretty
really
good,
like
right?
that one.
And you know, Jimmy Blefferson is pretty funny, and I see now that I can honor him by putting him first.
Man, that's exactly it. See, when we see people as God sees them, we start to realize that how we treat them matters. And one of the best ways to show people honor is by putting their needs before our own. So remember, this week, whether you see others, look for ways to put their needs above your own.
All right. So, and that can even be as simple as letting your brother play video games and have a turn, even if you were playing first.
That's exactly it. Or maybe letting a classmate play goalie at recess, even though you may be a better goalie.
That's awesome. And there are a lot of ways we can honor others by putting them first.
There are. There are so many ways we can do that.
You know, I actually feel a lot better now. And I really am excited that I can honor Jimmy Blefferson.
Man, that is so good to hear. I'm so happy that you would say that. You know, that these stories from the Bible can still be applied to how we should live today.
Totally. I'm going to go congratulate Jimmy Blefferson on his award.
Man, that is a great idea. I love it. Okay, so come back next week and see what happens next in the story of David. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
See you guys.